Well, that didn't take long. Did you catch it? A few days ago, many of us called out Mike Johnson for the absolute bullshit lie of just claiming that Donald Trump was an FBI informant against Jeffrey Epstein. He said Trump was an FBI informant to try to, quote, bring this stuff down. Well, after he got backlash for that being such a bald-faced lie, he's now backpedaling. His office released a statement saying, oh, well, that's not exactly what he meant. They said the speaker is reiterating what the victim's attorney said, which is that Donald Trump, who kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago, was the only one more than a decade ago willing to help prosecutors expose Epstein for being such a disgusting child predator. Which is also horseshit. Because let's look at the timeline here. Trump and Epstein were good friends for nearly 20 years, from the mid-80s into the early 2000s. In fact, in just the span of a few years, from 1993 to 1997, Trump flew on Epstein's private plane several times. And contrary to what a lot of MAGA voters claim, that Trump and Epstein had a falling out because Epstein hit on Ivanka, that's totally a lie. Because Trump several times publicly, including on the Howard Stern show, said that his daughter was a piece of ass and she was hot, so he wouldn't care if Epstein said that about her. They had a falling out in 2004 over a foreclosed property that they were both bidding on. It didn't have anything to do with disgusting crimes, it had to do with fucking real estate. And then over 10 years later, Epstein gets arrested. So Mike Johnson and Donald Trump would like us to be dumb enough to believe that Trump and Epstein were friends for 20 years and Trump knew absolutely nothing about Jeffrey Epstein's salacious activities. Even though there are several videos of Epstein and Trump together at parties or in pictures with both of their hands on a young girl. Trump even said in an interview that he and Epstein both like beautiful women on the younger side. Jeffrey Epstein even brought young women specifically to meet Donald Trump. You're telling me throughout that entire 2 decades, Donald Trump knew absolutely nothing of what Epstein was doing. And then he immediately turned to the FBI to help them bring him down, even though there's absolutely no evidence of that? You can smell that from a mile away and you know exactly what it is.
That is one big pile of shit.